Hey, aloha guys. Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. The camera's there. Hey, I'm here at Safeway right now because, believe it or not, I've had a lot of requests from people when they saw the Costco video a couple days ago. They wanted to see exact prices of food here in Hawaii, Maui, Hawaii. That's where I'm at. I'm at a Safeway right now here in Maui, Hawaii. And so I'm just going to do that for you guys. I'm going to show you exactly how much food costs. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Eric West. It's HawaiiRealEstate.org. I'm all about teaching you everything you need to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find the listing. And by the way, I made up that little tagline about 3 years ago, and now I'm realizing when I said show you everything there is to know about, that's very deep. That's a big statement. So part of it is food prices here in Hawaii, and the good news is it's not as expensive as you think. Now, if you haven't had a chance to look at the Maui Food Line video, please do so. You can Google that up on YouTube. I'm going to put a link in the description. It's a video I shot about a week ago showing all the people lined up for food here on Maui. I'm trying to raise awareness for that. If you can, please give to the food bank, mauifoodbank.org. At a very minimum, please watch the video and then share it with people on your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, your email, your coworkers. Please, let's raise some awareness for the need here on Maui. And I'll also put a link to a Maui Now article that shows all of the different food lines happening all over the island. It's not even as bad. It's worse than what I showed you last week. So thanks so much for checking that out. With no further ado, we're going to look at some food prices here at the Safeway in Lahaina, Maui. And make sure you watch to the end because I have a very special surprise. Anyone that's come here before to Maui on vacation, you're going to get a treat. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you something, and you're going to recognize this guy, and it's going to be awesome. I promise you. I've got this prepared. So let's check out some food prices. And of course, always hit me in the comment section with any questions that you have. But my friend from the UK said, Mike, I don't do a very good, I can do an Australian accent. I used to live in Australia, but he just said, hey, can you hold things up a little bit closer and show us exactly. So here, a dozen eggs, $4.99, not organic, right? And also just take a look at the numbers of people in here, right? Huh, it's at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. Yeah, not a lot of customers. So what else should we look at? Let's look at some produce. Here you go. Bananas, love bananas. Thumbs up for bananas. Just kidding, just kidding. Shout out for bananas. But please do shout out. And by the way, I'm in a Safeway because that's a sort of a name brand kind of store that's on the mainland. We do have Times here, we have Foodland, but I wanted something that you could go and look directly at what you're paying at your Safeway down the street if you have one, or maybe you're in California and you're into Ralph's, and just compare. And I'm doing this primarily because it's a request from a viewer that wants to see exactly what stuff costs. So I'm gonna just kind of zoom in on a few things. I'm going to try to hit sort of the bigger ticket items that you're going to, not bigger ticket, but things that you're normally going to purchase on a trip. You know, $2.99 for an avo there. You get the little bag. I buy these a lot. But once again, this is Safeway, right? I would probably go to Costco for my avos. We got some pears, $3.49. Now you notice that there's lots of food here, right? I mean, this place is stocked. And there's no line outside for people trying to get in here. That's a lot different than the Maui Food Line video that you're going to watch. So there's some nice apples, jazz. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to go next. Organic, here we go. Organic produce. This stuff you really kind of pay top dollar for here on Maui, has been my experience. That's why we go to the farmers markets. Thumbs up, shout out for all the farmers markets here. Upcountry, Queen, Kaanumanu Mall, and of course, up in Napili. If you've ever been to one, or if you have a favorite farmer, shout them out. Let them know you're in support of them. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, I wanted to mention something real quick. Just real quick. If you notice my shirt here, it says Lahaina Luna. That's the local high school right here, Lahaina Luna. On the back, it says Surf Team. I don't know, you probably can't see that, but I promise you it says Surf Team. and my kids have all been on the surf team here. This is this is for someone special out there that's watching this. If you are an advocate of youth and surfing, I would like to encourage you to reach out and make a donation to the Lahaina Luna surf team. Why do I say that? Well, the season got canceled because it runs, in the winter time. Got canceled because of COVID. And I just talked to the coach, Coach Luke, who has donated his time for many, many years. And he says they're in trouble because all of their normal fundraisers they couldn't do. And I think it's the first and only high school official surf team. So if there's someone listening to this right now and you feel moved to donate, I'm going to put Luke's phone number in the description of this video. And if you could help the surf team, because all those fundraisers that we normally do, we're not able to do, and so we're kind of stuck. We can't do the community event. So if there's someone watching this and you want to support youth surfing and the only, I think, official high school surf team in the state of Hawaii, that's pretty cool. And maybe it'll spread to the other islands. Of all the states, doesn't it make sense that Hawaii should have a surfing at high school level, just like football and all those things? Because we need to have good surfers coming out of the United States. It can't just be Australia. It can't just be the guys down in South America. Those guys are doing good. So we need a good, strong surf presence here in Hawaii. Of course, we're the Mecca. This is the birthplace of surfing. So if you feel moved to do that, please, I encourage you. I'll put Luke's number in here. Support Lahaina Luna surf team. I don't know why I thought of that, but maybe it'll make a difference. Okay. I put the mask back on, by the way. Okay, here we go. Potatoes, $2.19 a pound. I'd like to know your general thought process so far about the prices. What do you think? Is it similar to what you're seeing on the mainland? 2 arrowheads for $7. I know I was just on the mainland. I bought a lot of these refreshes. $2.39 for a 6-pack. All right, we'll get over to some meat and some milk. Naked, club price, 2 for $6. Synergies, ooh, I love those. Although I've been drinking the kombucha from Costco lately, and that's really been good. I love that ginger one. Okay, moving over to meat. I tried to be a vegan for a week and I was hungry. Anywho, here we go. So, S Farms bacon, $18.33 each. Whew, a lot of money for some yummy fat. Here's some pork shoulder, country style ribs, $6.49 a pound. Oh, chicken, here we go. $9.81. $1.49 a pound for your drumsticks. No organic, obviously, there.
A veggie burger?
Here we go. I've been eating a lot of this ground turkey lately. This is really good. So you want the 99%? They have it. 99%. Yeah, this is a good one. If you haven't tried this stuff is unbelievably good. I don't see a price though. Huh. Help me out. Free. I really don't see a price. Huh. Okay. Johnsonville brats. Ooh, those are good on the Barbie. $6.99. Where's the steaks? Did I miss the steaks? There we go. 30% off. $15.29 a pound. Paniolo Cattle Company. That's Hawaiian Beef there. That's the good stuff. Shout out to Paniolo Cattle Company. Very good. I've eaten that many times. Here's some USDA choice. $17.99 a pound. That's a nice cut of meat right there. Ribeye. Okay, moving on. If you guys like this, if it's helpful, great. If it's the craziest YouTube live stream you've ever seen in your life, I understand. I admit it's new to me as well, but hey, it's kind of fun too. Here we go. Here's some fish. Check them. fresh mahi fillet, 30% off, $20.99 a pound. Dude, that's expensive. But now it's 30% off. But it's probably not super fresh, would be my guess. If you want some fresh fish when you're on Maui, they now have multiple delivery services, which I've shouted out before. MauiFreshFish.com, I think it is, with dashes in between. There's a Hawaii's favorite beer, right? Heineken's, man. The local people love the Heinies. Oh, I wanted to show you something in the ice cream aisle. Shout out. Matter of fact, that's the whole reason I came to the grocery store tonight. As I told my son I'd get him some ice cream. And here's the best ice cream you will literally ever eat in your entire life. Rosalani. Rosalani right there. So good. And the microphone got turned around. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. He wants the Kona mud pie. Shout out. Love that. Thumbs up if you've ever had Rosalani. My favorite is the Halpia, which is right here. That's the coconut ice cream. So good. $10.49 each. So part of what we've been doing in this video series is shouting out any business that you like here on Maui or in Hawaii. If it's a place to stay, if it's someone that gave you an awesome massage, or just a tip that you want to give someone that's watching this video, please do that. Because I think whenever I watch videos, I like to scroll down and read the comments, and that's the real value that I get besides whatever the person's doing on YouTube. I love reading the comments, so please give a shout out to anything you feel would help another viewer. Reading the comments. Okay, here we go. This is a very important section of the grocery store, for me anyway. The creamer, right? Oh, you gotta have creamer. Now I've evolved over the years, I will admit. I used to be a Coffee Mate freak. I've drank gallons of this stuff right here, but then as I got older, I read there's some bad chemicals in that, so I've evolved. So what have I evolved to? They're out of it, of course, but it's the silk almond, that stuff. See, that's empty, look. See those, look at that, just a void. You see a void right there? The silk almond, just gone. So these people are onto something. They've made a healthy creamer, I believe. Everything else stocked, right? The silk almond gone. Now, if I needed creamer, I'd be stressed out right now. I'd be like, son of a, now I gotta go to another grocery store. And there's not many that carry that brand here in Hawaii. Okay, here we go. Milk. Let's just go to the cheap stuff, because who buys organic milk, right? Unless you have too much money. Okay, here we go. $6.29 each for a low fat. $6.29. $6.29. Going once, going twice. What? $5.99. There we go. So how does that stack up for the price of milk? Here's a deal. $7.59. Is that good? I don't know. I buy mine at Costco, but this is Safeway. All right. Now, by the way, they just did, this is actually a shout out to Safeway here. They just did this huge renovation here. If you've been in the Safeway before, and it's been a little while, they just opened this up. Now look at it. I mean, they really did a beautiful remodel. They blew out the store, even larger, new deli. I mean, it's so nice. And normally it would be like lines of people. The Safeway here to me was, I was sort of known for having long, slow lines. Sorry, they just did. Now, they still have long lines. I'm just kidding. It's funny. They've gotten better because there's nobody here. Wait, everyone comes back. Safeway will have long lines again. Okay, here's the bread situation. What do we got? My favorite bread right now, believe it or not, is this Dave's Kula bread. It's really good if you haven't had this before. I wonder where it's made. Probably made in, wow, Oregon. That's crazy. Really good. I love that bread though. So $6.49 each. And of course, you always have to buy some white bread too, in case you want to make some French toast that actually tastes good. We always buy this Love's right here. That's pretty good. $6.49 is the same price. The bread without nutrition is the same price as the bread with nutrition. Wow, that's some marketing right there. $4.99 for the smaller loaf. This is actually the loaf we usually get right there. And then Thomas Nook and Crannies, that's always good with some eggs and bacon. I'm getting hungry for breakfast just thinking about it. Okay, haven't had dinner yet though. So here we go, chips, $2.19. These are the smaller packages though. I wouldn't normally buy those. Let's just go down the chip aisle. And then we're gonna get to the surprise that I've got waiting for you at the end here. Cereal is just too expensive in my opinion anyway, but we love this Great Grains, my kids do, $5.49 each. Let's see, Raisin Bran Crunch, $4.99. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Obviously I'm not going to go down every aisle, but I certainly will answer any questions that you have specifically. If you want to hit me in the comment section, or you can reach out to me directly, be happy to do that. Should we just take a quick look at the booze? I'm going to shout out a local company here that I can personally testify to their amazing alcohol concoctions. Not a huge drinker, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to have a little something. And here it is right here. Check this out. Who has had this Kula Rum yet? Oh man, this stuff, they've done such a nice job, especially the toasted coconut rum. Really good. $17.99, 6-pack, otherwise $20 for a bottle, not bad. But that is really good if you're gonna mix up some pina coladas or Mai Tais or whatever. And of course you have all the other brands as well, but this is made right here on Maui. Thumbs up, shout out, buy it, drink it responsibly. And of course, I couldn't not mention Kaloa. There's another one, Hawaiian based Kuleana. I just haven't tried this one, so I don't know, but it sounds really good. But I don't want to overlook other brands that are made here in Hawaii. See, I'm just looking around, see if I missed anything. I do like a good scotch actually. Haven't tried old, what's his name's Proper 12 yet. Mr. UFC. So yeah, there's some prices there, and we'll just check beer prices real quick, and then we'll head out to the surprise. So here's a good, if you haven't tried the Big Wave, that's a very good, I like that beer from Kona Brewing. Although I've heard it's not brewed in Hawaii anymore. Of course, that would be your Maui Brewing, which is right here. Bikini Blonde, $10.49. Had one guy call me, very happy that they have Maui Brewing now at the Costco. Double overhead. The ladies love the coconut. I haven't tried the pineapple mana. The Pauhana is very good. And of course, this Big Swell IPA is a very good IPA. I have not tried this new one here, Pu'io. That's a fantastic brewery here. If you haven't had a chance to see them in person, you can go tour the brewery down in Kihei. Okay, now we're gonna head out to the surprise. You're gonna dig it, I promise you. If you've spent any time vacationing here, you're gonna recognize this gentleman. He has a real gift. And I'll pick one other aisle to go down here. Let's see, which one should it be? Oh, here we go. Here's some of the organic eggs, which is all I pretty much eat now. $8.99. And then we've got cage free at $4.90. What's this? What's a pound of butter here? Hang on a sec. We've covered bread, milk, and butter, and creamer, and alcohol, and some meat. So I usually get this Land O'Lakes, $7.99. Challenge is pretty good as well, but I usually do the Land O'Lakes. Actually, I do the Irish butter now. Cheese, that's important. $11.99 there for some cheddar. All your shreddeds, we buy a lot of these, $5.49. 2 for $8, that's a pretty good deal. Lucerne. No lines here, look at this. Nuts, huh? Oh yeah, this Tito's. I think this Tito's. I just heard about this. This is vodka that's made from pineapples, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, there was some kind of vodka I heard that was made from pineapples. Obviously, it's not Tito's, so my apologies. At least I don't think it is. Okay, here we go. Without further ado, who recognizes Moses right here?
Rise and shine and give God us the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God us the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God us the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. God told Noah to build him her an arky. God us told Noah to build him her an arky. God us told Noah to build him an arky. Children of the Lord. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Not just for you and me, but for everyone. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? In the spirit, you can be so free. You can be whatever God got us desire you to be. Gypsy boys and gypsy girls dance around the fire. God got us gonna come and take us so much higher. La 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 la.
Beautiful.
the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. Oh, this is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made.
That was the bomb.
All right, right on.
So, what do you have to say to all the people watching this video right now? Anything special? Any message you want to send out to the world?
Yeah, keep your faith and love alive. And let it fly the friendly skies of united. Come together and love one another, cherish each other. Tomorrow, when the world will be set free from the bondage that is in today. We got a liberation coming, so we're going to build a new nation in this last generation. Now is the time for preparation. So seek out the Lord and Lordess while he and she may be found. Call upon him and her while he and she is near. And those that are dear to you and those that are near to you, keep in prayer, stand in the gap, bind up the breach, make up the hedge in their life. Hallelujah. Glory to God and Goddess in the highest. The Spirit and the bride say, come. If any man or woman have an ear, let him or her hear what the Spirit said unto the churches.
Amen. Wow.
Amen and a woman.
Boom! Nice job, my friend.
Yeah.
So when they come to Maui and visit, where can they find you?
On Front Street.
On Front Street. You have a special spot? Because I know I usually see you just down from Rip Curl, right?
Yeah, right near the Bubba Gumps.
Right by Bubba Gumps.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus, Rachel, Christ bless you and keep you and make his and her face shine upon you and give you peace. And be
Amen.
gracious unto you.
Amen. Moses, you are the bomb. Thanks, brother. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it, man.
God bless you.
God bless you.
with
We'll see you on Front Street and wherever else I find you.
All right.
All right.
Here or there in the air.
Oh, wow. So tell me that wasn't just wow, right? That guy's amazing. I've been watching him play his harp a long time. So he had a lot to say, and let me tell you what, that was cool. So thumbs up if you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. Hawaii food prices, are they bad? Are they good? What do you think? I'd love to hear it in the comments section, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Eric West out. Aloha.